to welcome you to my official second to the last week of residency. Yay! So there are a few things of note for the week, and that includes finishing up very important things for an upcoming conference. Second is that I really want to finish my research manuscript draft. And then lastly, we have our last conference, last department conference and Christmas party this week, which I have been organizing. So I'm looking forward to seeing that, but also seeing it completed as well. And today is a Monday, by the way. It's currently 6 a.m. I'm waiting for around 6:30 before I go down to the wards because I got here a bit early, which is good. I had taken advantage of the fact that the last patient was situated close to the cafeteria. So got myself some food for breakfast. It's actually a holiday today, so there aren't that many people. I'm hoping it would be a bit of a rest for me so I can catch up on the things I have to do. But other than that, it's time for me to get my stuff and get situated back in the center because I just came from inpatient rounds and I have to do both inpatient and man the center today for any procedures. So it's always been very hot. Right now, I just came from the inpatient wards and walked to the building where our center is, and I am dripping sweat already. I'm in my coat, smart casual clothes, and a mask, because of course you have to be wearing a mask, and it's really hot. Good morning. Hey guys, so I'm currently in the center getting some work done for our conference next year. It's Tuesday, currently 7:46 a.m. There's no one here at the moment, so I'm all alone because they had to do their errands and then I just finished mine and got back. So yesterday we finished our procedures at 6 p.m. so I got home at around 9-ish. I decided to get into bed. I have a lot of things to do, but I was just really tired yesterday. Anyway, so I got here early as usual. I really want to finish a lot of these things up, so that's it. See ya.
Some space, take all my time just in case, 'cause without you my
Good morning everyone, it's now Wednesday, December 6th. It's currently 5:45 a.m. We are on the way to work and today is crunch day. Wednesday has always been the classic hump day, but for me specifically, I need to do a lot of cramming and a lot of catching up on Wednesdays because our weekly conferences, which I'm in charge of, are on Thursdays. And this time around, it's for the Christmas party. So we have a conference, but it's much shorter this time. And we have quite a few mini activities afterwards. So I have to make sure that everything that's needed for that is prepared. So the good thing about that is that this is the last week / last conference that I have to coordinate. This is the last time that I have to do this every week, so my future Wednesdays won't be so hectic anymore. But the other thing I have to think about is that I still do have to fix our upcoming big conference, which will happen in February. So that's my update for today. I'm gonna see you guys later on, and bye-bye! I'm assigned to the center again today. We have a few procedures scheduled, so that's quite exciting. The only problem with that is that I don't get to do any of the other things I have to do because there's not much downtime. Almost the whole time you're inside the room assisting consultants with their procedures. So today is not going to be a very productive day, but it's going to be a fun day because I like procedures. I'm going to get my bag from the car. I left it because we had to do rounds in the hospital. And now I'm back here. Say hello to my work bag. Oh, it's open. I brought my keyboard along, but I'm deciding against bringing it because it might be a bit too loud. Alright, back to work. One of the more glamorous things about being a resident is that sometimes companies try to reach out to either communicate with you for your future clinic or your future practice, or to speak indirectly to your department. And that has been part of my job for this year, and I'm going to one of those meetings now. I'm waiting for them to appear, but I'm already sitting outside the restaurant because I didn't want to go in first. And the great thing about things like this is that aside from, you know, the free meal, the free drinks, they give you an opportunity to actually learn about the products. Hey guys, good evening. I just got home from dinner out. That was a good time, but I'm very socially drained. The problem with going out and hanging out with people for me is that I do try my best to be in the moment, be as sociable and approachable as I could be, but afterwards I get really tired and I really have no energy for anything else and the things that I have to do. So tonight I'm gonna take it slow and chill and go to sleep early so that I can wake up and get back to working tomorrow morning. I'll see you again tomorrow. Bye bye. of the procedures are now done. I'm just working on some things. I have to log all of the patients that we see. Hopefully nothing happens for the rest of the day because I'm feeling kind of out of it. I just want to rest and have a chill rest of the day. I was falling asleep during rounds. I'm so tired, guys. I think I'm gonna go and buy some coffee. Some of the other stores aren't open yet, so it's probably gonna be Starbucks again. I'm chilling now because there are no patients. The procedures we had scheduled got cancelled, so I have an hour to relax. Yay! We ate. Wow! Wow! Hello, I'm at the parking lot in my car. My only problem with staying in the car is that it's actually really hot. It's really hot today. I'm gonna wait it out and work, do the most I could with what I have, and I guess that's it. It's almost done today. It's almost done as long as nothing else happens. Yes. Good morning, everyone. It is now Sunday, last day of our vlog. Things that we have to do today. The most important thing is I have to write out the census for the week, but I also have to fix my study schedule. I've been putting it off for a while. It's like in my brain but not written down, so it takes up space in my brain. And then study plan for the rest of this week, I have to fix that too. The other things I wanted to do included sorting out my table because it's not that bad, but it currently has a lot of things that I left out because they are errands that I have to finish. So for example, there's this part of my table. This was the files for my last exam, and then a few Christmas gifts that I should put away. I've been putting this off so that I can also thank the people who gave them to me. And then these are some files that I was fixing the other night. These are some gifts too, so I'm keeping those. And then over here, I've been able to fix this already, so I got rid of all of the pens that don't work anymore. Again, another pair of Christmas gifts. Actually, I should just put them all together so that I don't get confused. And then this file, that's also a Christmas gift, but then these other files are paperwork that I have to finish and file by the end of the week, and then that's also a Christmas gift. The rest of it's my laptop, so those are things I have to fix. That's the plan for the table. I should write that down actually, so I wanna sort out my table, clean my desk. Okay, so basically I got this. It's the Starbucks planner equivalent. But the other thing that I've noticed is that I really had to stay on top of my table. Keep it tidy for the most part, but like as you can see, I stack things up. It stays relatively clean. It looks deceiving because each paper in this stack, each item in this stack are things that I should fix, and I put them there to remember, but I don't get around to it. Hopefully that won't be such an issue anymore in the future. This is the coffee shop closest to the hospital, so I do get a fair share of drinks, and now I have a Starbucks cup. And it's so cute because it has a straw topper and it's a star. In case this breaks or if I want to use another cup, I was thinking I could still use this. I think it's removable, yeah. So I'm always gonna have something to keep my straw close now. It looks like cross stitching. See, it's really pretty. It has like a mermaid theme. Like all of their designs this year has a mermaid theme. If you're curious, it's currently 7:15 a.m. I was up really early as usual because this time I had to do endorsements. But I don't have to go into work today because I'm post-duty. That means I finished my duty already, and since today isn't a weekday, I don't have to go into work. My sister actually had her birthday last week and everyone was too busy to celebrate it, including her. So we're going to be celebrating it today, and then that's gonna take up a chunk of time just because we have to travel back and forth, and of course you don't just eat for like 10 minutes when it's a birthday celebration. So I have to do as much as I could before, and then hopefully I could still do work after because it sounds like something that's gonna leave us groggy or like lazy afterwards. Anyway, so I have to finish as much as I could before I go. Let's do it.
Doesn't matter to you. Doesn't matter to you. Doesn't matter to you. If God could put a ring on Saturn, could I do the same? Doesn't matter to you. Doesn't matter to you.
The way I'm trying to do this and why it's so convoluted is that throughout the 3 years of residency, I've actually made the mistake of not being on top of things. I have a main file here which basically notes which chapters I've fully completed, and everything should be green by now, but a lot of them are either things I was able to finish but I wasn't able to note here because I was too busy then, or some of them have been in notes but have not been in the type of notes I would like. So the goal is to like fix everything now. Now the reason why everything got so confusing is because I've been using different devices. This one is my laptop. I used to have this file over in my other laptop. I transferred that. I was able to do that correctly, but I do also have a tablet and I also study here. I also study on my phone, so some of them have been read and highlighted on my phone, and I do have the hard copy book, so I also have all of my highlights done there. So sometimes I've realized that while reviewing, I'm like, I've already read all of this before, why don't I have any highlights? Why am I rereading everything? And then I realized I've highlighted it in my book and was now studying on my laptop or on my tablet, which is why nothing was noted. And for some, I've already finished them wherever, but then I was making notes from scratch. So things were getting confusing, and I don't want that to happen to me moving forward because that's going to be such a waste of time. So now I'm trying to keep things organized, and since I mean to study mostly from my files because that's what that's the most effective for me, is that if I've read it already, I make notes as well. So the thing is, I have a lot of these, and I have a lot of my side notes and comments and things like that, but I didn't want to get confused. So now what I'm doing is that I'm classifying everything depending on the topic, and I've been writing down which chapters I still need to fix. Like for example, this module, I still have 2 chapters that I would like to fully finish before the year ends. But this one, number 85, I actually did an a digital version of notes, and I'm debating whether just keeping the digital one or if I still want to write it down, because writing things down is a big help for me. But my way of doing this like this is that I can prioritize the ones that I really haven't been able to finish yet versus the ones where I was able to finish it, but I'm just like feeling obsessively compulsively like thinking about changing up the notes. So I have to do this for all of my files and finish everything and make sure everything's organized so I know what to do next and I don't get confused. So that's the plan, guys. So I've had a bit of work done. I added up everything else I needed to do for the day. I just add more things for as long as I keep thinking of more things to do. I put the clean desk as a kind of maybe because I sorted things out, but now I'm working, so everything's out for work now. These are my notes, things I need to take my notes with, this one as well, and then my laptop, my tablet, my files. So these are the files I need to sort today. I have everything like organized into modules. Like this one's for surgical and oncological. This one is for papular squamous, head and neck. Now the plan is to, number 1, separate everything so that each one has one. Like for example, this one currently has 2. It should be like 1 each. And then figure out which ones I still need to fix, and that includes checking the books, because sometimes I've filled up, like I've highlighted the things in the books but I wasn't able to make files of it. So I was saying that I've never read it before, but then when I was reviewing them I already did. So those are the things I have to check today. So let's bring these over there. So this is what I meant when I said that I've cleaned up my desk, but everything's all cluttered again. I just brought out all of my files. Some of these are empty so that I can transfer files in. These were the ones I used for my medical school boards. Now I'm going to be using some of them for my subspecialty boards, because this one, for example, I actually didn't use because I transferred all of these files into another file block. So basically I'm planning on finishing everything, like sorting everything today, so that I have things on hand and it won't be like, I won't waste any time trying to figure out which thing to study first, which things to study next. I can just keep doing everything. So that's the plan. Alright, so I've had a bit of work done. Let me show you mine. So this is the last update before I end this vlog. Basically, I was able to finish a lot of the things I needed to do. Of course, I still need to do research. I was really hoping to finish this today, but I had a lot of other things to do, so this is the main priority for the rest of the week anyway. I was hoping to finish sorting my drive today, but I was uploading some of my files and they were taking a lot of time to get fixed before they get uploaded, so that's why I wasn't able to do that. And I'm going to be working on this day schedule now. I'd like to present that all of my files have now been reorganized and fixed. All of them are updated, so I know which ones I still have to read up, or which ones I still have to make my final notes on. So I now have like a priority list. The priority for this week is research, and these. I have these that I do want to highlight as soon as possible. So I'm already starting on finishing for 120. I have, it's a bit of a clutter, but these are the things I use to study, to make down my notes. I have my notes on the laptop, something playing on the tablet. I use these things to take notes as well. These are some of my older notes that I was using as reference. And that's about it. So the reason I wanted to explain all of these is because it's actually the last time that I'm officially having a Sunday as a resident. So the last official day I have as a resident will be this Friday, Saturday at 7 a.m. I'm actually about to finish. I'm actually about to end this 3-year journey